What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back. I appreciate the support. Guys, here's another story that flew under the radar. And this right here is a story about a business, a funeral home, as a matter of fact. And I got to be honest with you. I mean, I don't see how this is even humanly possible. Or inhumanely possible. I want to tell you about a story about this funeral home right here, and it's located in Colorado. What police came and discovered after people reported a foul odor coming from the property will shock you. Take a look at this, and we'll come back and talk about this.
Say they have now found the remains of nearly 200 people inside a funeral home in southern Colorado.
The inside of the facility was so horrific, investigators needed hazmat suits and the FBI's help. The Return to Nature funeral home in Penrose, west of Pueblo, advertised so-called green burials where bodies were not embalmed. Investigators say instead the funeral home failed to properly store people's remains. Deputies found out when they showed up to look into a bad smell at the property. Originally, they thought there were 150 bodies left in the facility. The Colorado Bureau of Investigation says it removed all the remains last Friday, and now the total is up to 189. A team with the Fremont County coroner is working now to identify all the bodies and tell their families. They don't know how long that's going to take. The FBI has also set up a tip line for families who believe their loved ones weren't laid to rest. Court records show the owners of the business owe tens of thousands of dollars. A coffin supply company sued John and Carrie Halford for more than $20,000. A real estate firm says they owe more than $97,000 in rent. The facility's registration expired in November. Colorado is the only state that doesn't license funeral home operators. A Republican state lawmaker was already pushing for the state to change that after two women running a funeral home on the Western Slope were convicted of federal crimes for selling bodies.
All right, guys, after seeing that story, I mean, that's truly horrific. They say in the body count now at present time is in the 190-ish area. 198 bodies embalmed, just stinking up the place. That's truly unacceptable. This whole thing screamed poor business management. It might be a good business, but they mismanaged funds, things got in the way, and this is what happens when you don't keep up with your books and keep good relations with the people that help you and vendors and stuff that you work with. It's no damn way they owe money for caskets. And it's a funeral home. It's no way. I don't even know if they're going to get charged. Like, I didn't say he was arrested, but something's wrong. People die every day. Hell, we killing each other off at alarming rates. Colorado ain't no different. How you ain't got, it ain't like you had a lack of, supply. I mean, no offense to anybody that lost somebody. You got the bodies right there. This right here, this is poor business practice. And this is unacceptable. These are human beings, or the remnants of human beings that were loved by somebody. And you sitting up here having them just sit around like they can collect dust on the shelf. As the story goes, guys, in other videos that have come out, they supposedly have given fake ashes because these people paid for these people to be disposed of, and they never were. They were just piled up. The reason why the FBI and all of them got those things up there, those big tents, is because they bringing the bodies out and trying to examine them to find out who's who. This whole thing is a mess, all because somebody couldn't run their business right. Now, things happen. I do know they happen. Sometimes a lot of times, most of the time when you have a business, you do incur debt. All businesses have debt, even billion-dollar corporations. But how you manage that debt is what keep your business afloat and keep the thing moving forward. Somebody goofed up. I mean, my heart goes out to the people that have lost people. It's bad enough you got to deal with the loss of a loved one, be it sudden or not. Now to find out that the ashes they gave you that you cried over and put on your mantelpiece is nothing. I seen the video where the lady pulled the ashes out and they did look fake. She said it looked like powdered cement. Might be. I would go get a forensic lab to test it and I'd sue the hell out of them. But then again, they don't have no money. Caskets. What was the other bill they said they owed? Rent. Supposedly they got 2 locations. This is why this is unacceptable to me. First of all, it's stinking. You know the smell is around there. Y'all living around it and working around that stuff. Nobody, no responsible adult anywhere out of all of y'all. Now, supposedly it's a man and woman couple, they old people. But still, I don't want to be around something that's going to remind me of things to come when my heart stopped beating. And on top of that, you didn't think you was going to get caught? I mean, you got some, listen, one human body, what do they call that smell? Putricide? Putricide, I think it's called putricide. That smell of death. Give off, you could smell that odor from one body miles away. Imagine almost 200. What was your backup plan? What was you waiting for? Seriously, what was y'all waiting for out there? There's no excuse for this at all. Should they be charged? Yes. Yes. I mean, I don't know what the charges is on something like this, but I mean, mismanagement of people's customer funds, desecration of corpses, no respect for the dead. And another thing is this, we see a lot of funeral homes that go broke. How, when you overpricing people for caskets and all these other services and upselling them for flowers and all of these elaborate displays that mean nothing once they're put in the ground. In a funeral home, the profit margins are super high. That right there showed me they done messed the money up. Y'all agree or disagree? I don't understand who would even, I would feel bad like y'all. Listen, all in all, you got bodies that they still trying to look for. Bodies they got to identify that stink. Rotted flesh and all type of stuff out there. They got to deal with vermin and all this other stuff. You made a mess and a mockery out of the lives of people. People didn't live their whole life just to end up like that. Now, granted, you don't have no control of your body once your soul leave it. But I mean, come on. Let's have some respect here. I don't know what to call. I don't even know how to call this, but I mean, this is some sick stuff. I mean, I don't know, and I'm just putting this out here. I'm wondering if all of the limbs and stuff is attached, because they said it's an ongoing investigation. You don't store bodies like that unless it's some type of ulterior motive or plan that you had for said bodies. Now, out there in Colorado, they do that mulch burial where they turn the body into mulch and they bury it with a bunch of flowers and stuff, and like it turns into like land, topsoil or whatever it is. It is. I seen it one time on a video. But I mean, I think they offer that service. But damn, to do it naturally like that, after taking people's money and saying you're gonna do it one way and doing it like that, unacceptable. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Region channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Guys, before I get out of here, this might not be my last video. Tonight, I'm working on something really big for you guys. And you'll be surprised what the next video will be about. Hopefully, things will come to fruition. I'll see you in the next video, either tonight or tomorrow. Take care.